Hi, this is Kavita Suresh Kumar, and in this video I am going to demonstrate how to create and delete application load balancer in AWS using AWS console. I have logged into my AWS account. I have already created two EC2 instances. Let's review that. Click instances running. So we could see there are already two demo VM instances running. I have created this instance using the template. These two instances have Apache 2 server running. So let us try and access those Apache 2 server running in those instances. Copy the public IP address. So we could see the Apache 2 is successfully running and it is printing this message. Let's repeat the same for the next instance also. Copy. Okay, so we could see the Apache 2 is running in this server as well. Now let us go and create a load balancer, and using the load balancer we are going to send the request to both these Apache servers running in these two instances. Click load balancer, click create load balancer. So we are going to create an application load balancer. Click create here. First is we need to give a load balancer a name. So I am going to call it as a demo load balancer LB, right? And it is going to be internet facing, and I will leave the IP address type is IPv4. So remaining configurations I am going to leave as default. I have only one VPC, so that's why that is selected. If you have multiple VPCs, you will be given option to select it. And then we need to select the subnet. So I'm going to select everything. And the security group, I have a security group created with the name DemoSG, so I'm going to use that. Listener, it is going to be HTTP and port 80 because my Apache server is running on the port 80. Now we need to select a target group. So we have not created any target group yet. So let's create a target group. Click create target group. Right. So we are going to associate this target group with the EC2 instances we have. So I'm going to leave it as these instances. Right. Now we need to give the target group a name. So I'm going to give it as a name as demo TG. Right. Remaining all I'm going to leave it as default. Click next. Right. We have two instances available. So I'm going to register both the instances. Click include as pending below. Right. We have associated. Now click create target group. So we have created the target group now. Okay. Now refresh. So now we have the target group available. Select that. Okay, and click create load balancer. So the load balancer has been successfully created. Click view load balancer. The load balancer is getting provisioned. The load balancer has been successfully provisioned. We can see the status active. Right, let's review it. Right, so here you'll be able to see all the informations related to the load balancer. Right, you can see the listeners and the rules and what is the target, right, and the network mapping information related to the VPC and the availability zones, and what is the security group which has been associated, and the other monitoring informations. Once we start sending requests, you'll be able to see more information here. And if we have any other external integrations, right, so that you'll be able to see that information here, and the attribute information you'll be able to see here, as well as if you have created any tags, that information you'll be able to see here. Right, so now we should be able to access the application Apache server running using this load balancer. So copy this DNS name, copy. Okay, so we are able to access the application which is running in the EC2 instances. Now let's refresh. So we could see now the request has gone to the second instance. So now it's going to the first instance. So we are able to see how the load balancer is balancing the request between the two EC2 instances. Okay, now let us see how to delete this load balancer. Actions, delete load balancer, enter confirm, then click delete. Okay, we have successfully deleted the load balancer. In this demo, we have seen how to create an application load balancer and then create a target group with two EC2 instances and then load balance the request to the Apache server running on those two instances using the load balancer we created. Also, we have seen how to delete the created load balancer. If you like this demo, please do like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching the demo.